it smells already so then. Morning guys! I hope all of you guys had a wonderful New Year's Eve. I can't believe that it's 2020 already. This year passed by so fast. I feel so many people New Year's resolution is to start living a healthier lifestyle, to do more workouts, to eat clean. So that's why I thought it would be nice to do January as a wellness month. So we can all like support each other, we can get like inspiration, and we can keep each other accountable, and we can start this year fresh all together. So many of you guys know that I have been working with LifeSum the past year, and LifeSum is a nutrition focused app which I've used to track all my macros, to track all my daily intake, and where I find like a lot of recipes and meal plans. And for today's video I'm partnering up with LifeSum again, and the other exciting news is that you will find a couple of my recipes on the LifeSum app. So you can download the app for free in the description down below. You can also get the premium version where you have like some extra features, which I will tell you guys a little bit more about later. Anyway, what I eat in a day. I start with this big cup of water. I literally finished the whole thing. And because it's really early in the morning, I also made myself a little coffee, an Americano with some oat milk. I didn't have time to froth it because today is going to be a really busy day. And yeah, I'm going to get ready and then I will see you guys for breakfast. Okay, we're gonna start obviously with the breakfast, and I think this never gets boring because I love to have a breakfast with a smoothie. I do change up my kind of smoothies. Sometimes I go for more like veggies, sometimes more for fruit. Today I'm going to make another green smoothie, and the base is going to be some frozen spinach. I have mentioned this in some other videos before. If you're not really into like the very like green or vegetable smoothies, use frozen veggies because you don't really like taste it as much. Then I'm adding some frozen broccoli, and again, it is a huge difference between frozen broccoli or just fresh one in the taste afterwards. To give the smoothie a little bit of sweetness, I'm going to use one banana. You can also use a frozen banana. Today I have a fresh one. Then I'm going to add half an avocado. I really love to put avocados into my smoothie because it gives the smoothie like a very smooth texture, which helps a lot. For today I'm going to use a half, and then the other half I will use during lunchtime. This way I won't spill anything of the avocado. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of flaxseed. Sometimes when I just wake up and I have not done like a workout yet, I find like oat milk sometimes a little bit heavy because it's so tasty and it's kind of rich. So if I want to have a little bit of a lighter smoothie, what I do, I use half oat milk and then I use half water. And obviously you can also do this with like cashew milk or something. It's just to make your smoothie a little bit lighter. And I think the most questions I got from you guys when I make my smoothies is what kind of protein powder I use. And honestly, I use many different ones, but one of my favorite one is this organic hemp protein, and I just got this one on Amazon. It has no flavor, so it is very neutral, and you can just add this to like any recipe you want. There we go. And it's ready to be mixed. My morning smoothie is finished. Ta-da! My morning smoothie. it's ready. It's full of fiber with like all veggies, and it's also very delicious. You can always take this on the go. I want to show you guys how I start tracking everything in Lifesum. So when you open up the Lifesum app, you can do a little test with your own preferences to find the right meal plan for you. You can follow a meal plan or just get some inspiration. Then it shows me the goal for my macro intake as carbs, proteins and fat. You can insert after each meal every ingredient, and this way the app tracks if your meals are balanced out. So I'm adding all the ingredients for my morning smoothie, and it shows me that my breakfast is on track today. Besides this, there are many different meal plans available as keto, vegan, clean eating or a classic one. If you download the premium version, you have access to many recipes, and also you can find mine here. If you type in Sanne, you will find my recipes. I had never thought before starting YouTube that this could lead me to having my own recipes in an app. I want to thank all of you guys for this. So guys, welcome back. For lunch, we are going to make a macro bowl, which is one of my favorite lunch dishes ever. But first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna preheat the oven on 400 degrees. Okay guys, we have a lot of ingredients in front of me and we're going to make a macro bowl. Maybe you have heard of this. It basically means a macrobiotic bowl, which means a well-balanced plate. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a base with masculine. Then we're gonna use some azuki beans for some protein and some carbs. Then we're gonna have some veggies, sweet potato, beets, cucumber, tomato for all the minerals and antioxidants you need. We're gonna add 1 avocado for healthy fat and some tofu for protein. I will show you guys the plate at the end again and see like how it's all like well balanced out. And this is actually one of the recipes you can find on the Lifesum app. And you guys can follow along right now and you can look it up later. We're gonna start with making the sweet potato and the beets in the oven. Normally I have this already meal prepped, but today I'm gonna show you guys how I make this in advance. We're gonna cut up the sweet potato in small pieces. You can leave the skin on or you can take it off, that's up to you. Then we're gonna peel 1 raw beet and cut this in small pieces as well. Both vegetables I put on a baking tray and I add some olive oil, salt and pepper. Then I add some extra garlic on the sweet potato and it's ready to go in the oven for 35 minutes. Then we're going to marinate the extra firm tofu. Cut up the tofu in small cubes. Then grab a little bowl and add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. Mix this together and add this onto the tofu. Let this marinate for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to make the dressing for the bowl. Add 4 tablespoons of tahini, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a pinch of salt and some pepper and mix everything together. Then we're going to bake the tofu in a pan. Put the pan on high heat and bake the tofu until golden brown while you flip them around. Then we're going to cut up some cucumber and some tomatoes to add some veggies to the bowl. So on top of the mesclun, I'm going to add some sweet potatoes for carbs, beets for antioxidants, tomatoes and cucumber, red beans for extra protein and carbs, tofu for protein, and an avocado for extra fat. I add some extra lemon juice to the dressing and I add this to the bowl. For topping, I add some hemp seed. Ta-da! My macro bowl is ready. This doesn't look delicious, then I don't know. Bon appetit! I feel there are always like 2 people in this world. People who have a bowl like this and completely like mess it up and mix it up. And then you have people who like eat it like nicely bite by bite. I think I'm gonna eat this bite by bite and like enjoy it to the fullest. I'm gonna run out for a meeting this afternoon and then I will see you guys back for dinner again. dinner time. For tonight, I am going to make a turmeric chicken pineapple curry. Wow, that was like a mouthful. As you guys know, I really like turmeric. It's an amazing spice and it's really anti-inflammatory. Obviously, if you want to make a vegetarian or vegan version of this, you can also substitute the chicken for tofu or just like leave it out. The pineapple in the curry is going to give it like an amazing sweetness, and we're going to put some like pepper in there for some extra spice. So we're going to serve this curry with brown rice, and recently I got a new rice cooker, tip from Max. So it's much easier, and I'm going to use this one than just like cooking it on fire. So I'm going to show you guys how I do this. Okay, so this is the rice cooker, and brown rice actually takes like 1.5 hours, but you can do this in advance and you really don't have to think about it. In the meantime, you can go to the gym or you can do anything else, and you never have this problem that your rice is like overcooked or like comes out. So then we're going to add water. Then I'm going to find brown rice and I press start, and I don't have to think about it anymore. You do need to do this a little bit on time because it takes a little longer, but no worries. You do have to make sure when you make rice, always rinse it off, and even if you have time to soak it, it is better because your body absorbs the nutrients a little bit better. So while the rice is cooking, I am going to start making the curry. We're going to start with cutting up the veggies, 2 small zucchinis, a red bell pepper, and we're going to cut the pineapple in small pieces. Now we're going to start making the curry. Honestly, this recipe is so easy to make, and you can make this within like 20 minutes. Okay, excuse me guys, I have an opera singer as a neighbor, so you might hear a little bit of noise. Anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the pan and wait until it's hot. Okay, so everything cooked for like 10 minutes, so you can already see it like shrink a little bit. It's like very soft. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add 1 can of coconut milk. I always get just like a normal version, never like a light, because I feel like if you buy coconut milk, it has so much more flavor if you just get like a full, how do you call that, a full body one? Just not the light coconut milk. So I'm adding 1 can, and then I'm also adding like 300 grams of cut pineapple, and this is going to give the whole curry a little bit of a sweet flavor. Then we're going to add another spoon of turmeric and another spoon of curry powder. There we go. And we're going to add some cayenne pepper, and obviously this is very optional because some people don't really like spicy. I do, so I'm adding like quite a lot of cayenne pepper on top. And I'm going to mix everything and let it cook for like 10 minutes. So this looks and smells amazing. As you can see, this is quite a big portion, and to be honest, I really like this to put this in the fridge and eat it the next day. I feel like the curry flavors go through even more. So for dinner tonight, I'm gonna get some brown rice, and ta-da! Dinner's ready. This actually really looks like the turmeric cauliflower curry I've shared on my channel before. while I was doing the restaurant opening. But because there's pineapple in it, it does have like a completely different taste. So it's definitely worth trying it out. You can find this full recipe on the Lifesome app. Just search for my name, Sanne Vloet, and you will find this turmeric pineapple chicken curry. I'm gonna eat, and it's gonna be my dinner for today. So guys, it's evening right now, and I am on the couch with some tea. I put a little bit of oat milk in there. This is like chai tea, and obviously I also have a little piece of dark chocolate, and I'm eating this one from Whole Foods, and it's like a truffle one, and it's so good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this like what I eat in a day video. I'm actually going to show you guys how I tracked my whole day on the Lifesome app, and to see if it was all balanced out. So when I go to the app, I put my breakfast in there, put my lunch, and I put my dinner for today. And then I'm going to put my little snack in there. And what you can do, for example, if you buy a little chocolate, you can just scan the barcode and it pops up here as well. Well, I did not eat the whole thing. I eat half of it. The other half I'm going to add for tomorrow. So I'm going to add this to my dairy. Done. So for today I was I'm pretty balanced out. I was a little bit over. Carbs were good. Protein was good. A little bit over the fat. But overall I was pretty good. Got enough water. It is very useful if you want to see if your meals are like well balanced out, if you got all your macros, and if you want to get like any recipe inspiration, for example mine, then download the app. The link is in the description down below. You can also use the premium version where you have more access to meal plans and more recipes. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon.